One of the difficult things about the Ukrainian Catholics in America is the fact that the Latin Catholics said that Ukrainian Catholics are here temporarily. They don't need a structure. Why don't they just go to the Latin Catholic Church, and should they ever return back to the old country, they can go back to theirs? The idea in Catholicism of having one bishop per territory is a very ancient one. Now in Halachina, we had actually 3 bishops in Lviv. We had the Roman Catholic or Latin Catholic, the Ukrainian Catholic Sheptytsky, and then there was the Armenian Catholic. So you had three Catholics, bishops in the same territory, but not in the United States. So their way of looking at Catholicism was, the Latin Catholic way is, we have unity of jurisdiction, one bishop, one territory, and uniformity of discipline. In other words, everyone has the same holy days, the same canon law, the same structure. All of a sudden, the Ukrainians come, and as I mentioned before in one of my interviews, Lent, there's no Ash Wednesday. We begin Lent on a Monday. Biggest thing is our priests are married. No uniformity of discipline. So Sheptytsky is the one who helped overcome this, also by his personal friendship with Saint Pope Pius X, who was bishop after Pope after Leo XIII in 1903 till 1914. He's the one that had First Holy Communion as a practice developed, but he was a personal friend of Sheptytsky. And Sheptytsky said, our people are being lost to the faith. Now, with every good intention, I'm sure, the Russian Orthodox, the Presbyterians, the Lutherans, all the Protestant sects saw that our people were without pastors. And they were trying, once again, I think with the best of intentions, to convert them to their faith. So Sheptytsky said, without the priests, without bishops, without that structure, the church is without discipline. And they don't always go to the Roman Catholic Church. At that time, the liturgy, the Mass, was in Latin. They were not used to it. The host was a wafer. We have leavened bread. So for a lot of reasons, Sheptytsky uses influence and power to get a bishop and to structure our church. And he came here twice. 1910, also went to Montreal with Ortinsky. So Bishop Ortinsky and Sheptytsky went to the Congress in September of 1910, the Eucharistic Congress in Montreal. And there are pictures in the archives in Montreal of Sheptytsky and Ortinsky in the various processions of the Eucharistic Congress. Sheptytsky came again in 1921-22, both to Canada, the United States, South America, to raise money for orphans. So he was very involved in the church here. And as poor as the situation was in various times in history, I would say, without Sheptytsky's influence, the Ukrainian Catholic Church in the United States definitely would not exist.